Hey, everybody, smash the like button.
Yo, GM, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Web3 Breakfast. Today is Thursday, August 21st. It's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. I am wearing my Web3 Breakfast hat, but I got to change this up. I got to put on my my VeChain UFC hat because this is the VeChain Power Hour as it is on Thursdays. Welcome. If you are watching the live stream, make sure you smash that like button. If you are watching on X, you can hit the heart, tag some friends. Yo, check this out. If you didn't see the video yesterday, what are you doing? Let's go. Got some signed Derek Lewis shorts from my guy Shazam. Won them. They came. I did a little unboxing video. I could post it up into the space if you are in the Twitter space today. My balls was hot. My balls was hot. Let's go. If you haven't seen that interview with Derek Lewis post-fight, that's exactly what he said because he took his shorts off. So super awesome. Thank you, brother Shazam. I appreciate you and anyone else who made that possible. Mad V Apes and the crew, all y'all. It was fun hanging out with those guys over in Nashville for the UFC fight night a couple months ago. Good time. So, all right. Got the VeChain hat on. Got to show off the shorts a little bit. Welcome to the show. All right, so we are going to be talking about a bunch of stuff. I want to go through a couple things, and then we'll get into the main part of the show. So if you are want to participate, you can come on up now. I do want to go through a couple things like let's look at, and if you are watching the live stream, you can see what's happening. Let's go. Here we go. Actually, let's go this, and I'll just move myself up here a little bit. Boom, there we go. So we are looking at the Better token over on CoinMarketCap, and it is currently just about a little over 9 cents. I will tell you what I did today, and I'm going to start making sure that I do this every day, but community sentiment. You can go over here and give this thing a thumb up or a thumb down. Are you bullish or bearish on it? I hit the bullish for sure, so we're at 96% community sentiment bullish. Love to see that. I know that we're all working for the better good, to become better people, to make the earth a better place. If you catch what I'm saying, B3TR, let's go. See, we got our friends at Green Card coming up here. All right, so that really quick, we'll look over at some of the other charts. Let's see, I'm going to pull up TradingView really quick, just so you guys can see where we're at here. Now, this is the 1 hour. Let's look at this on the daily really quick. We got some indicators on. As you know, we love running the VWAP indicator from Flopping Groper. I probably got the volume profile on while things are loading up here. All right, so that's some old stuff. There's some old school lines there. We have not looked at this chart in a minute here, but round the bottoms pay the bills, baby. Cup and handle, all that stuff in play. I'm in the way. You can't even see the chart. We'll have to fix that at some other point, but and then two other things that I need to bring up because they are relevant to the show and things that I want to talk about. One, if you did get a chance to check out the video that I posted, then a lot of it was about the Franklin Templeton partnership, what it means. And so that's massive in my opinion. You got some people that'll say, hey, chill out. Franklin Templeton, they are partnering with some other chains and doing some other things. And I get that. But they have chosen VeChain for a reason, so let's respect that. We could talk about that and chit chat of what we all think that means, individually. So get ready to chat about that. I liked this post that I had seen from Chain Broker yesterday, and this was top projects by development activity growth. VeChain number 1, 595% activity growth in the development. Let's go. Tezos 440, Multiverse X 340. So pretty high up there on the rank for all that stuff. So you even got a lot. And look at this. You got Hedera down here at 102%. And I did put out another post. Let's go to that really quick because that is something that we can chat about. Now I got to go down here and find where somebody would have put it on it here. Let's go profile. This was the H-bar versus VeChain post. Here we go. We got 191 comments on there. I will tell you something, VFam. I'm going to just say something, and I'm going to be real with you real quick. The H-Barbarians definitely showed up in the comment section on that post. So it is incumbent upon you to make sure that you get in there and you start making some ruckus for VeChain, for V Better DAO, VFam, whatever it is. Get in there, because I know I'm in the Karate Combat chat. I'm in an H-Bar chat. I'm obviously in the VeChain chat. This thing got posted in there, and I'm telling you, the H-Barbarian showed up. So VFam, for life, let's go. Get in there and make some noise. We got to do that. I need y'all. I need you. Let's go. Okay. So we've got
Such a weird post.
What is?
Such a funny post.
Which
that VeChain H-Bar post.
Why?
The VeChain H-Bar one. Well,
What?
because they're not really like competitors, are they?
No.
No. So like, you know, it'd make more sense to be like, are you down with like H-Bar or XRP? Like that'd be a duel. You know what I'm saying? Like, but VeChain is like, it's on a different spectrum, or end of the spectrum, or however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Anyways, didn't mean to take away from your.
Well, okay, so like, you know, maybe the whole idea was, you know, maybe I had a little H-Bar and I'm thinking, you know what, I need to put some more VeChain into my VWorld wallet, and I'm sitting on a little bit of H-Bar. Maybe the move is to, and I'm speaking as a friend, you know, this is all hypothetical. But maybe that was the plan, was like, maybe we need to put some more into the VeChain ecosystem potentially. And I want to know which, and this is like a serious question for my buddy, but he's got enough to get to stake his VeChain and get, was it the Earth node? Is that something that he should be doing?
It's the very first one, yeah. I don't know, yeah. I mean, like, I think so, because it's the first stepping stone in the ecosystem. Like, if you've got a couple $100 to throw in there, I mean, you're staking, you're earning VTHO, which gets used as gas in return for all of your transactions and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to hear somebody else's opinion as well. I'm like, I'm basically just, am I doing it right? I don't know. I took a little bit of extra money, and I did that too. I told you. I took my Sonic bag. So maybe if you were thinking about that, like, yeah, but like dude to dude, if you were wanting to like maybe put a little bit more into VeChain, and you're seeing some more potential in VeChain, you're feeling more potential in VeChain.
Yeah, this is my buddy.
You know,
remember,
it does have that kind of.
It's my buddy.
Oh yeah, it's for your buddy. Okay, so like, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe you could like always keep your moon bag, but like liquidate like a little bit if it's an underperformer. I just don't know that H-Bar is an underperformer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like I'm not touching my H-Bar bag.
That's the thing. Like, it already ripped. Like, and yeah, it went up to like 64 cents, and it's at like 25 cents now. But like, it already did like a rip. It already did a rip and a dip. Whereas VeChain didn't do shit. Like, all-time high 28 cents. I think like
we're still waiting.
8 or 9 cents is the most it's gotten like anytime recently. So like, it's got the potential ROI is way fucking bigger in VeChain than it is in H-Bar. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I see. We got our guy Post up in here. What's up, .H? Post.
Oh, he's stuck in the space continuum.
The space-time continuum lives on, even on X. It started on Twitter, but now lives on X. Oh man. You know what I never did?
Hey, I'm back.
There he is.
Sorry, man. There he is. For a minute. Sorry, guys, man. You know what it's like being a little H. Yeah, dude, man, you're nailing it here, J-Chains. I agree with you 100%. I want to remind your audience that H-Bar was in like 55th fucking place in market cap. Pardon my French. Sorry about that.
You're all right.
Not the place. 55th by market cap. And where is VeChain sitting right now?
Right around 50, I thought.
This was like 3 or 4 months ago. We were sitting right there at 50, guys.
48.
So it's an absolute matchup here. I think that you guys have a great wallet. You have a great campaign. You've got great partners at the top with the UFC. Of course, it's a competitor with H-Bar. H-Bar is like 4 or 5 weeks out and ahead of you. All right. So be it. We got a little momentum going. But fuck, you guys are, pardon my French again, you guys are kicking butt. You guys are kicking butt. So raise that hand high. This is a great challenge. H-Bar needs to stay on its toes as well. We can't be complacent. So let's go VFam.
I love this, man. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little healthy competition. And really quick, I do want to I want to share something with you all, just really quick. And if IYKYK. Pretty soon, Captain Chains. Pretty soon, Captain Chains is going to be taking yarg, mateys. Hop aboard, Captain Chains and a boat. We're going shrimping, mateys. Pretty soon, that's going to be
Time to
happening.
go shrimping then, boys.
We're going shrimping. Get your bags ready.
Oh, yeah.
Is he like an Irish pirate all of a sudden? Get your bags ready. We're going shrimping.
Oh, yeah, he's got a bit of a East Coast.
Nobody steals me Lucky Charms or me shrimps.
Yeah, no one gets away with me Lucky Charms.
Yep. Ali, what's up, Ali? GM fam. Ali? We got another.
You got your hand up.
Space-time continuum grabs another. When you're ready, just unmute and go. I see our guy Neil popping up here. What's up? Here we go. How long is it going to take? Guys, this is a quick reminder while Neil's going through the space-time continuum. Make sure, if you are watching the live stream, smash that like button, hit the heart if you're watching on X, repost the video, tag some friends, say, get the in here. And if you want to join the space, or you're already in the space, make sure you raise your hand and come up to the stage if you want to participate in the conversation today. This is the VeChain Power Hour. We're kind of just shooting the shit right now, bullshit, and doing the what do we call it? The funky garage? The beanpole? What is it?
The what?
I can't think of the word all of a sudden, like I'm having a brain fart. Garage fart.
Oh, okay. It's the chop shop.
Thank you.
This is what you're thinking
of. That's my garage something, man. I could think of like garage something, but I couldn't quite pull it out for some reason.
Okay.
This moment's sponsored.
Got to you.
This sponsored cold water.
Rattled your fucking brain loose.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw some cold water into my brain, and this is in a bubbles bottle. Now, this is not the multiplier bottle. This is just like a promo thing. It's got a QR code. See if you can scan. It's probably too, when I bring it too close, it's blurry. But hey, join Bubbles, man. You can get paid for drinking out of a reusable water bottle. Or rewarded. I should probably say rewarded. Oh, there he goes. Ali, what's up?
Okay, that was super creepy.
Yeah, what's happening, Ali? How are you today? All right, man.
I didn't mean to call you creepy. I'm sorry.
That's all
definitely
right.
sound like a call from the lower dimensions.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Some
sounded like some subterranean, like, hellish hellscape.
Yeah.
Okay.
For help.
So it was really quick. Neil, I'm going to come to you in 1 second. I did kind of I totally skipped this part during the intro of like kind of things that I want to talk about and bring up. And while we have Green Cart and Carrie here, I do want to make sure that we let the community know, if you are Canadian, you can now participate in like the Amazon deal with what Green Cart's got going on, so that you can get your better rewards in Canada because of my guy Carrie being the mole, or the beta tester, the guinea pig. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, guinea pig. A mole is different. A mole's like a rat. A guinea pig is
kind of like the mole. I don't know.
No, I used the wrong word.
I don't mind.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
So I do want to make sure that
I just did my part.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. I love that.
All.
First, I love you caught the bug, but now like you're expanding the ecosystem and everything. So shout out to you, Carrie, for doing that. Green Cart, definitely want to chat with you shortly, but I'm gonna get to Neil's hand really quick, and then we'll swing it right back to you. Neil, what's up, brother?
Man, I was just thinking about I don't know if can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
I was just thinking about the real world assets. We were talking about, you got H-bar and Ondo, and something that I've been trying to get a hold of lately is Plume. Hopefully, at some point in the not too distant future, that asset class also is going to pump. So, just like you talked about earlier, H-bar did go up. I anticipate it going up again. I think it's kind of, you're getting in late now, but I think there's gonna be a lot of opportunity in that asset class. So.
Oh, absolutely. You think about the
VeChain and Plume at this point.
Yeah, like from an investor spec point, like, the idea of potentially getting a 2 to 3x with HBAR. Oh, Got a phone call there. Potential spam. Sorry if you guys lost me. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, that definitely derailed my thought process. What was I saying?
I think you were just going to talk about VeChain and Plume and real world assets is what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Can't remember what I was going with it. My bad. It was going to be good though.
To the moon, man. That's all we need to know.
To the moon, as they say. When moon, when Lambo. All right, green card, GM fam, how are you?
Hey, and it's nice to be there. Hello, everybody. I'm Federico from Green Card. Yeah, as you anticipated, we have introduced our Amazon cashback program also on Canada, thanks to the feedback of Kerry. We are very happy about that because it's a very new feature. So we just launched it, and we are trying to expand it to a lot of countries.
Mhm.
For the moment, we just have Europe, the US, and Canada, thanks to Kerry. But I will talk about it later. But for the moment, just hello everybody. It's a pleasure to be there. Well, what I'm hearing is really great. So there is a lot of hype on VeChain. We are one of the OG apps inside the VBetterDAO ecosystem. So we are really glad that like this ecosystem has grown so much in this year. Like a lot of new developers joined, a lot of new apps, a lot of new use cases. So yeah, really like a great environment here.
Mm. Yeah. So what's, I love, getting the chance to have, projects from the DAO come in and chat. And, there's a couple other people in the ecosystem doing the same thing. And it's fascinating to learn and understand more about you, where you come from, where was, the focus or the intention for all of this. But, I kind of taking a step back of all of that. Like what's been your experience working with the DAO and being part of this ecosystem?
Yeah, so as I told you before, we were one of the OG apps. So we really started in a environment in which everything was very new. We needed to build all our use case, to build the user experience. So we kind of went through a process which was very intensive. In the end, yes, we managed to build one of the most appreciated application inside the DAO. We tried to bring sustainability to the average user by simplifying as most as we can the experience for the final user. In fact, we are basically the first app to launch a gift card a program inside the app. So right now, if you download the application from Android and Play Store, you basically have a full environment. You can scan the receipts, the sustainability of your receipts are evaluated, and you get a cashback. Then you can use the cashback to buy the gift cards, thanks to our partner Gronkart. And everything is inside the app. So you don't actually need to have crypto experience, no? Because a wallet is created for you using private, so you can just log in with your email. You can use the app, you can even get the Amazon cashback. Everything with a Web2 experience, and you can buy gift cards to actually use the better token you're earning. This is a quite powerful combination because, well, I think that there is no app out there that gives you such a huge cashback. So, for example, if you go on the gift card section, you can buy an Amazon gift card and get a 15% cashback, and then you can use the gift card to buy on Amazon and get a max 40% cashback according to the sustainability of what you're buying. So we're really incentivize people to buy sustainable articles because the AI, it scans the whole page of Amazon, it analyzes all the information of the items, and it gives a sustainability score. The highest the item is sustainable, the highest the cashback you're getting, up to 40%. So it's really amazing, no?
Dude, that's
At the
like,
moment.
that's really cool. And, when you think about it, because I didn't know how it all works, but now when you start to understand, like if you can start to find the things that have the higher score, again, one of the coolest things about the VBetterDAO ecosystem is that it's a pattern change I don't want to say tool or device, but we're really trying to change some behaviors or patterns of people to make them more sustainable, right? And so for most of us, some of us, a lot of us, again, we're already drinking water or at least something out of,
Yeah.
a Yeti or a Stanley or whatever, what everybody drinks out of, right? Like, so you're already doing that. So it's just rewarding that behavior. And then once you get that bug, like again, I will use forever the example of my wife who, she saw me taking a picture of my coffee, and that kind of triggered her really wanting to learn more and figure out, okay, what are the other apps that I can use? And I think a lot of people, and again, that's an everyday regular person example, and I think more people will find themselves in that situation where it's like, okay, whatever is your barrier to entry, whatever is your starting point, your first touch point, that's what gets you in. That ultimately is probably your favorite thing, or something, again the behavior that you're already doing. But now, I'm at the point now where if I don't, if I hang the towels out after the pool and then don't forget and don't do the hang dry, or maybe I've run out of my snaps, that I've got for the week, it's like it affects me. It's like, damn, like, or if you get through the
Yeah.
day and you're like, oh shit, I only did, one coffee today. Like, what's wrong with me? It's again, we're changing behavior and patterns. And I love what you're doing now with everyday items through Amazon, where you'll get a score where you might have a choice between, this option and this option for the same product. One's got a higher sustainability score. So again, now we're really going to start to change shopping patterns and behaviors, which that could be a huge game changer, brother.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't end there, because basically for every time you buy, if you use the affiliate link, we get a commission. So it means that we're not just incentivize people to buy sustainable items, but we're also having a revenue stream here. So basically, to pay for the better we're giving to you, basically it's paid by Amazon. So we're essentially using the commission to buy the tokens and reward you. Of course, that's the long way. I mean, we're giving like a huge cashback at the moment, using also the weekly DAP allocation, because we want to incentivize people to try this new feature and everything else. But when we will have onboarded a lot of new users in this feature, we can start to, well, unfortunately, to lower the cashback, but we are actually introducing value inside the DAO, because those items that were incentivized you to buy becomes a revenue stream, and those money from real world economy goes directly inside the DAO and to support the price of Better. And if the final user holds stake, use the governance, we're helping the increase of the Better price. So that's the goal. We
Okay.
are trying to, yeah, we are really trying to inject real world value inside the DAO, which I think at this point of maturity, after 1 year, it's something that all the dApps should be doing, because the weekly allocation are not there to last forever. They are meant as an initial boost for the apps to help them building the business model, their use cases, and everything else. But of course, the aim is that all the dApps becomes profitable companies. So they need to find revenue stream to give back to the DAO what the DAO has given to them. So that's the point.
Dude, that's awesome. I love everything that you're saying about all this stuff, especially with how you're giving it back, and making sure that I guess the whole idea is that the DAO is most successful. How's user base going? Have you seen any kind of substantial growth over the last couple of weeks? As we've seen, I see on my timeline, things are a lot more apparent. A lot more people are talking about it. I got a message from a lot of people in our community. CC Coins chick. She posted on my thing this morning that people were talking about the Better token in her private Telegram this morning. I mean, the word spreading to some other people that maybe outside of this normal VFam ecosystem, which is pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah, we see an increase of the user base. I think that the feature is really new. No, I mean, we just launched it from, I think, 1 week. It's not that we can expect like a lot of users to join in just 1 week, at least from Europe and the US. So we need it's a test, So we need to like start to incentivize the people to start using it. We need also to improve on our side, and maybe then we can scale. So the point is that, you know, everything when you launch something new, even a company, it's not that you became profitable the next month. No, you need time. And as for this feature, we need time. But what I can tell you is that we are seeing a lot of new countries and new users joining. For example, one of the most successful country is Japan. I mean, the Amazon cashback feature, which also matched our user base because like our Japanese user base is larger than Germany or Italy or even the US. So we have like a lot of users from Japan. And according to our user base, the amount of people using this Amazon feature is very large in Japan. And more are joining. So what I think, even from Holland, from the Netherlands, I've seen people from Spain, they're starting using it. So even from the US, because I think in the last couple of days, we have seen like a lot of more people from the US. And now it's okay, Canada, no? So we, I think that also we will go in Canada. So yeah, we are seeing like an increasing interest in this kind of feature, and also we will expand it. So Amazon will be, it's just our first store that we are integrating. We're planning to integrate a lot of more stores and affiliate programs. We just picked Amazon because it's very global, but we're really starting to analyze our user base to understand which affiliate store could be great for them. So, and we will implement it. So yeah, it's just the beginning. I think it's one of the few revenue stream of the DAO in which value comes from the external world. So it's something definitely very positive, I believe, for the growth of the ecosystem.
Dude, that's freaking sweet, man. I love everything about that. That is great to hear how, again, you're seeing expansion throughout the world. I love, again, the whole idea of someone in this room, my guy Carrie, was able to, bring you guys into another country up there in Canada. So shout out to our syrup sipping, moose riding, what else is there? Jean wearing, Northern brothers and sisters.
All the Canadian stereotypes: poutine eating.
Forget about that. See, when I think, to be honest with you, when I think of poutine,
Switzerland chalet rotisserie chicken eating.
No, I do not think of Canadians as rotisserie chicken, and I actually don't think of Canadians as poutine eating either.
We do love our Switzerland rotisserie chickens, though. We love that shit. Well, some
Switzerland,
people do.
Swiss has rotisserie.
Yes.
See, now that's where we got to go. Let's take
Swiss
a trip to
chalet.
Switzerland.
You don't have Swiss chalet? You know Swiss chalet in the States?
Not yet.
Oh man. Well, maybe once you become the 11th province, then you'll be able to have Swiss chalets too.
Don't start with me. You guys are the 51st state. You know that.
I love it. So,
there, I did get another sip.
10:30.
My bubbles.
If you haven't retweeted the space, do that. It's good for the algo, and it's good for your soul. So hit the little heart, hit that retweet button, and yeah, do the space favor.
I love that. Thank you, Carrie. And I am going to even make sure that I do it myself, because who would I be if I didn't even hit the like and repost myself? So I went and did that, and appreciate if you all do the same. If you're here in the space, thank you so much for being here. This is the VeChain Power Hour. We're hanging out. We got the homies up here, Green Cart, where we're chatting with them about their program. You can take pictures of your receipts, grocery shopping, and you can get some better tokens as long as you're buying the right stuff. Remember to always buy the right stuff, no junk.
You can link up your email address, and then you can shop at Amazon, get that 40% cash back and better. That's on sustainable items. That's the real, like, because I was seeing people posting like some serious rewards from that app, and I'm like, how the hell are they getting these rewards? And then I like dug deeper and found that there's this new Amazon feature, and then I was like, I had to find out more, and then realized it wasn't available in Canada, and then one thing led to another, and bam, within hours, these guys, like, I got to give it up to Green Cart, like, because like within like 2 hours of it coming to, like, of me posting, like, let's try to set this up. I went out, I ran some errands, I picked up some cat food. I took a picture of my cat food receipt with the Green Cart app, got some better tokens, and then by the time I, like, I emailed them a copy of a receipt, and within like you know within no time they were like posting the post that I had pinned up to the top of the what do you call it, diddly do.
The diddly do.
So yeah, they work fast. They're hustling. They're like, and they built a sustainable app. That's the coolest part. Like, they're not dependent on votes at this point, like 100%, right? Like, they've got their income stream coming in from Amazon, which is fucking amazing. That's huge. So I think they're a little bit ahead of the game, and like to say they're an OG DApp is almost an understatement.
I love that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's the idea. We're trying to get independence from the weekly allocation. We are not entirely, of course, independent. We just started, but the like a portion of what we will distribute to the user from now on will come from affiliate marketing. So it will allow us also to distribute more, which will be like a good advantage, in the end. So yeah, that's the idea. But thank you very much. Your words were very kind, and we acted quickly because well, we listened to community and suggestions because yeah, Canada also was a big market. We really missed that. So when you raised the issue, we acted immediately to solve it. And also, well, try it if you haven't done it yet. Let us know if everything is working, because also you could be also the first tester of this feature now. If so, you can tell us how if everything is fine, how can we improve. So also this is very helpful for us now when we will bring this feature to the masses, then everything should work fine.
How has
So
the speaking of features and all that stuff, I know one of the the biggest things that a lot of the projects talk about is the anti-spam, trying to fight all the bots. How is all that going for you guys?
yes, that's always very important matters. So well, actually, we unfortunately we use a lot of manual validation to fix the problems regarding spamming, farming, and all of that. We have basically a very large team, more than 10 people from a lot of different countries in the world, which are actually validating the receipts. So we have people from Italy, from Turkey, from India, Japan. So we have like a very strong validators team to check all the receipts. And then, of course, we are also using automatic validation for trusted users. So basically, we do when some of your receipts are manually validated. So when we actually know that you are a trusted user, you can access the automatic validation feature, but it's not that everything is automatically approved. We are doing on-chain analysis. We are using AI validation. We are also checking your history. So how high was your approval rate? So we are like combining different data in order to decide if that receipt could be manually approved. Automatically approved. So this is how we manage to handle all of the receipts. At first, it was all manual validation. Maybe we were, I think, one of the first app in the whole DAO to introduce exclusive manual validation alongside Cleanify. So it worked a lot because we were really able to reward a lot of real users. There was a period I remember in which the price of the Better token was $0.50, and we were rewarding up to 100 Better per receipts. So there were some receipts that were like rewarded $50. There was a time like this. It was crazy, but yeah, this is how we're doing it.
Nice, man. Well, I appreciate all of the information. I appreciate you being here hanging with us. This has been fun getting to know kind of more, your thought processes and what you're building and all that stuff. So thank you. Certainly appreciate that. And Carrie, again, for expanding the ecosystem, crushing it. Love to hear all that. How's everybody feeling
Thanks for you.
about let's maybe talk about some of the stuff that's going on in the VeChain ecosystem itself for a few minutes. We've got the Franklin Templeton news. You got the Hayabusa vote. That thing reached its quorum in 5 hours. Again, that shows community strength like no other. There's a couple other things that have gone on. Again, there was that we had seen a post that was showing VeChain really kind of carrying a lot of the activity in development in the crypto ecosystem lately. So top projects by development activity.
Crypto.com.
What's that?
There's a Crypto.com partnership coming up. Apparently, they're going to be doing all the holdings of the VeChain treasury or whatever. Yeah,
you got
that's pretty cool.
Crypto.com as the custody. So I mean, when you talk about just massive things again, and I know a lot of chains are doing a lot of massive things. There's a lot of good stuff going on throughout crypto. And especially with the institutional fronts, but I just feel like this is VeChain's time. There's you see a lot of comments from people talking about this, that, like I've been hanging onto this coin, it's dead. VeChain's dead, all that stuff. Like y'all are freaking crazy. If you're one of those people saying VeChain is dead, I got news for you. That is not true, and you can see right here from development. It's moving, partnerships, things are cranking. We can even I've often said let's speculate on the idea of what the Paramount deal means, right? Like the Paramount deal is so massive for a lot of different reasons, right? Like the VBetterDAO logo, the VeChain logo, all these things, like immediate exposure just goes through the freaking roof, which is huge for the whole entire ecosystem, right? And again, this is on the fastest growing sport in the world. And you think the barrier to entry was the pay-per-view price. Now that there is no pay-per-view price, like it just opens up the door to so many more eyeballs. And even if you skim, just think about small percentages of the total reach that the Paramount ecosystem has. Come on, that's massive news just unto itself, because as the world shifts and we're changing, the whole digital landscape is changing, the whole financial landscape is changing. And so now when you start to see these touch points of crypto at the UFC stuff, people are going to start to put the dots together. And I'm telling you, it's gonna work out. I'm in it to win it, baby. I know a lot of you guys are too. So appreciate you being here. This has been a fun one. Make sure if you do want to chit chat, we got a little bit left in the show, so come on up and you can ask your questions, leave some comments. Let's just talk about the VeBetterDAO ecosystem, VeChain, again, what's going on with Franklin Templeton, Hayabusa, all that stuff. How that, because again, with the Hayabusa upgrade and the two, the VIP, was it 253, 254? They basically are changing the entire consensus mechanism of what VeChain's got going on. So some massive things happening. So come up and chat with us, baby. Let's do that. Franklin Templeton to bring Benji platform to VeChain. Actually, let me change the screen so this is bigger for you guys if you are watching the live stream. In case you haven't seen this, this is the headline from, well, this was from earlier. This was from July, but I know there's some newer shit. Let's see here. And this was from just a couple days ago. VeChain partners with Franklin Templeton to expand tokenized finance. This was a big headline. Wow, Bill coming up. Let's go. Appreciate you coming on up here, sir. I see a couple of you down in there. I know that there's maybe some work going on, but please feel free. I know a lot of you guys know a lot about the ecosystem. We had a question yesterday. Damn, Carrie, do you remember what it was?
Thinking.
I just
it was
remember
a question about VeChain.
Yeah, it was, because it had something to do with one of the dApps.
Polly's throwing a fist up. Damn. What could it be?
Paulie was?
Oh. Paulie just threw up a fist, so
Okay,
maybe he
because I had
knows,
because
but he can't talk.
it was him who I had asked. Damn. Anyway, he probably's got to run. So, because I think he just left. Oh no, he's right there. Space was moving around today. We got some people showing up. Appreciate you being here, guys. Smash a like. We are live on. So I added the W3BC Media X account. So we are technically live on multiple platforms. Multiples on X. We're on my personal on X on the W3BC Media, but also on YouTube. So appreciate you guys all being here. Joining the VBetterDAO ecosystem. Remember, I can't do the mugshot live, or else I would. You guys know that I would totally do that, but I can't do it live. I've got to do it off the air, unfortunately. But this moment,
Let's just say I'm doing a mugshot right now.
There you go. This is
Here it comes. Click.
Cheese.
And she's done.
There's your mugshot.
That's how easy it is.
The mugshot moment brought to you by
and it's analyzing my mug, and there's a little mug doing a little dance on my phone. And
what do you guys think? Well, okay, it's for serious talk now. I'm gonna need some participation from some of y'all in the crowd, like for real on this. I've seen a lot of people posting lately, what's your favorite mascot in the VBetterDAO ecosystem? And I think that's totally unfair. I don't think the VeChain versus HBAR question is unfair at all, even though I had some people say that. I certainly think the VBetter mascots, you cannot pick. It's like a child. You cannot pick which one's your favorite. They are all my favorites. I'm working with my ChatGPT AI because my Minara AI, if you guys have not been following, I'm using this Minara AI. It's the LLM is 100% crypto Web3 focused. It knows everything about blockchain. It is so much smarter about crypto stuff than your ChatGPT is. So it's amazing. If you want to join the wait list, hit me up. Let me know. I think I got a post somewhere. You can click the link. They are sending people waitlist stuff out now. But so I was building in my ChatGPT, and you know how like when you start to like give too many commands on the pictures, they start getting like really strange. I can show you. So I took all of the mascots and I put them into one picture with me, and we were all like clay people. And then I started adding Renato in there, and then the better swap, I forget what his swappy. I started like trying to add in there, and then all of a sudden, Renato disappeared, and everybody had red tomato legs, and it was just like it was so strange. But that's what I'm feeling. Is like it's so unfair for all of y'all, whoever posts these things, that we got to pick which one is our favorite. Because look, Benny,
you know what's frustrating, Jay?
What's that?
Is now I have to come up with a Arbor mascot because they're doing this.
It's gonna be. Is it gonna be a tree or a flower?
Oh, I don't know. Me and Paulie, we had some funny results from the AI too. It was interesting. I'll say that. We just had a good laugh. Yeah, no, it's just not particularly my art style to make little characters like this, but hey.
I like it. I like, all the mascots I saw. Even was it re-up or recycle the clothing one? They had posted their character. It was like a walking t-shirt. So I'm 100% all for the mascots. I love that. I think that helps with the gamification. That helps with kind of really the appeal to people of all ages, children included. I think that's one of the most important target audiences that we could even imagine, especially because we're kind of training this thought process of sustainability and making sure that, we're making the right decision as far as like, all these apps and dapps go. And so by, introducing this to children, I think is the most important thing. And having these little mascots as, kitschy as you think that might be, your corny or whatever, I think is probably the most. One, it's brand identity, and two, again, it's mass appeal to all ages. So even I'm sure old people like that shit. I like it. I'm old.
You bring up a really good point. With the idea that kids, are the next blockchain holders. And the ones that will be interacting with the chain the most probably. So yeah, that does. That actually kind of changes my perspective on it a little. But yeah, no, that's cool. Thank you for saying that. That actually hit home there.
Yeah. I mean, like it's interesting, right? Because like again, if we're, I know crypto technically is for everybody, but for the most part, it's for the old dudes That's, you know, that's mainly who the audience is right now, but that doesn't mean that's who it needs to continue to be. And again, my daughter was at her first crypto conference at like 2.5 months old. It's time for her to start going back. We took a little pause on that for a little while, but it's time for her to go back. She's been to like 20 conferences and she's almost 4 years old. So like, this is it's the move for her to grow up. If I'm in this ecosystem, she needs to grow up in it anyway, or she is going to anyway. So she might as well, you know, kind of get that experience and learn even as a kid. I think that's so important because if you go to these conferences now, a lot of them. I see my guy Paulie. Hopefully, Paulie's not having trouble getting up here. You know, a lot of the conferences now, like when you walk through the booths area and all that stuff, you see, you know, some definitely targeted towards children, whether it's kids' books, kids' clothes, whatever it may be. What was the last one we were at in Vegas? Maybe I've been traveling so much lately, I can't even remember where the heck I've been in for what. I think it was Vegas for a conference, not the Rare Evo one. This was before that, so maybe it was New York or Toronto or even Vegas back then for, I think that was the Bitcoin conference. But I know the Bitcoin conference has stepped up with their kind of like child section. They have like a place where you like a kids camp and a jungle gym and a day camp kind of thing that they've set up now. So definitely gearing up to mass appeal to all ages, I think is super important. So I'm glad that resonated with you, Bill. And I see my guy Paulie popped up. What's up, my G?
What's going on, man? Hey, question. If we get you and your daughter to go to one of these shows, is she gonna be able to hold that big ass camera you got? Can we get her working the camera for you? Or is that thing looks heavy as hell? I don't know.
You know what's funny? Funny that you say that. Let me find the post because I did when we went to where did we shoot that stuff with Ellie and Paisan? That was New Orleans. When we went to New Orleans, she was running the camera with the screen and everything. And I know that I got a picture of this. I called her my new camera operator.
Yeah, I remember that shot. It was hilarious.
Here we go.
So cute.
Yeah, so I'm gonna post this up into the Jumbotron so you can see this. But yeah, so it's funny when we travel, we've got this like, it's not a car seat, but it's this like restraint harness for her. So if we're going, like we're traveling and we can't bring the car seat, you know, we definitely just put this harness on her. We brought it to Dubai. We had it in New Orleans. We had our car there, but when we took like Ubers and stuff, short distances, this thing works. So it's funny. It looks almost like she is like a straight up camera operator with like the big rig, the like almost like a chest mount, like she's wearing like this big harness, but has nothing to do with the camera. She is just holding the rig herself though, which is super cool. And she loves taking pictures. She loves hanging out behind the camera, in front of the camera, all that stuff. So we're raising a good one. Here we go. It's funny. So she does a lot of baking with her Nana, my wife's mother, who lives in our neighborhood. And it's funny. She's like almost mimicking like a cooking show. So the other morning, her and I were, what the heck we were making something. And she's like, Daddy, get your camera. And I was like, okay. And so I just put it on her and she goes, hey, we're here making this. And I was like, whoa, stop. That is amazing. Let's freaking go. So raising a little star there, a little something. We'll see how it goes. But all right, that was a little side tangent.
Yeah, me and Fubar had an idea. I got a strap to put on my head that I can put my GoPro on. I was gonna run around the UFC and karate combat events with calling it Poly TV. Maybe we get her running around with a GoPro on her head, and we get a first-hand look at what it's like to be at these events.
Absolutely. You know what's
I don't know.
You say that. That's a really cool idea. So when I went to Vegas most recently for the opening of the Bitcoin Ben Las Vegas Club, Ken Bozak, who's the owner operator over there, he wears the Ray-Ban glasses, right? And I didn't realize how good of a quality those things shoot. That's the move. That is the move. And I know that's nerdy and everybody's like, what are you doing? But I would totally get those things for that POV of like walking around and being at these events, because people got to understand, like if you're VFam and one of these events comes to your city and, you know, they have everybody links up, like this is a cool opportunity. Plus it shows off to people who maybe aren't in the VFam that the VFam, we ain't nerds, baby. We go to UFC fights. We don't sit there with our pocket protectors and our calculators.
Have you seen the Oakleys? Has anyone seen the quality of the recording and everything from Oakley?
No, are they? Please tell me they're like the old
Yeah,
school baseball.
it's like yeah, I guess they're kind of like the your standard, not the round-eyed Oakleys. They're the square ones, lenses.
Yes, there we
They
go.
look like the Ray-Bans, kind of.
Yeah, like the Coach.
But yeah, apparently they've got the full AI integration into the glasses there too.
So that's pretty cool. So now what I've seen a couple people, like my guy Harley, you guys know Glojita. He's one of the fighters, one of the influencer fighters. He's got a pair too. And if I'm not mistaken, both him and Ken's, they have the transition lens in them, right? So you wear them inside, they're just normal glasses, and you go outside, and then they become sunglasses. I think that is 100% the move, is to have, not because then if you got just the sunglasses, you would only have those. But I'll tell you what, those would be like way cooler. What they need to do is Pit Viper and Meta need to team up and make AI Pit Vipers. Like that would be the move. That would be the move. I say that sounds like a total bro thing to say. Not really the move. I probably wouldn't
Yeah,
even get them.
I could sport a pair of Pit Vipers for sure.
Oh man, we'll see. I'll probably get a pair.
The
of
only
those.
thing is, it would seem a little weird for me out here in the bush just wearing a pair of like high-end glasses like that. Just, I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about anyone stealing them, so you got that going for you.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I could put them down somewhere and forget where they are easy, and then it's like a needle in a haystack.
Put an air tag on them. I'm sure there's a GPS device on it with a ping. I would think, right?
Jay,
Oh, yeah.
you
Okay.
remember that I'm literally like so far away that even like cell service doesn't work where I am.
That's why you need Starlink, right?
Yeah. I'm 760 kilometers away from the closest city in the bush. And I'm 50 today. 50.
Today's your birthday?
Yep.
Oh, well, happy birthday. And it's been a long time since we've had a birthday on the show. And so there's a lot of new people here. And so that means I'm going to need a few more people to come up to the stage. We need a full stage for this to work. I see Mike the Modern Canadian. I'm going to have you come up. Yep. So that means we sing happy birthday to the birthday boy or girl. And in this case, Wild Bill is the birthday boy. So I'm going to need a couple more people to come up to the stage, and everybody's got to unmute their mic. And yes, it sounds terrible. It's completely off key. Nobody is at the right time. It is just a mishmash, but it is something that we have to do. So come on up to the stage, raise your hand, sing happy birthday, and then that'll basically be it. So
Don't be pussy. It's painless.
50's a big one. 50's a big deal.
50 is a big deal. And Wild Bill, first off, man, again, happy birthday. I appreciate you tapping in, tuning in, being a part of this thing, especially on your birthday, man. That means a lot to me. So shout out to you, my brother. I know that you got a lot going on. So just a few more. Come on. Don't be afraid. Get on up here. Raise your hand. We're going to sing happy birthday to Wild Bill. I mean, give me like two more people, and we're good to go. We could do this. I mean, we probably are good to go.
Let's go.
Yeah. One more. Listen, this is like an auction. Somebody, anybody, somebody. There you go. My wife. Thank you, baby. Somebody, anybody, everybody, scream. All right. Here we go. All right. So on the count of 3, I would like everybody's mic to be unmuted, and we'll start singing on the count of 3. All right. So you can start to unmute them now. A 1, a 2, a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wild Bill. Happy birthday to you. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? No, we don't need to do that. But happy
That's
birthday,
way
brother.
too big a count. Much love, you guys. Thank you. You made my day. Now I can go to work.
Hell yeah.
Did I hear Emmy in there?
Probably.
I thought I heard a little voice.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Yes, that's awesome. Shout out to you, Wild Bill. Happy birthday, my brother. Shout out to you, Adventureful Mama and Emmy, coming up there, and everybody else that participated in this sing of the happy birthday song. So appreciate y'all being here. All right, that is gonna do it for today. Has anybody got any final thoughts or words before we head on out? Is there any shows that I should be aware of that we need to set reminders for, that we need to do? Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, so we got our pizza show. I think I'm going to move that to the afternoon, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I've been thinking the last few weeks, like 10 a.m.'s weird for pizza, especially if you live in another time zone. Nobody wants to fucking think about pizza at 7 a.m. So I think I'm going to move it to like 3 in the afternoon. So that's like noon on the West Coast. Everybody's happy. Everybody's like in a pizza mood. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. I think we're going to do that moving forward for the Friday show. So, I think I saw a hand there a second ago. Did someone have one up?
Yeah, DeFi tired.
But they gone. They
all gone.
All
Dang.
right. Well,
Dang, dang.
that's it. That's it for today. I appreciate y'all.
Get
Thank you guys
out
so
there
much.
and explore, people.
Yeah, remember, this is what you need to be doing between now and next Thursday. If you tapped in for the VeChain Power Hour, do some research. Think about joining the ecosystem. If you don't have the V-World app, get the V-World app and start earning. You can get in, you can ask questions, you can start earning, get some multipliers, get some NFTs, do the things you got to do, but join up, squad up, let's go. And if you are watching the replay of this, or if you're watching live on the chat, no matter if you're watching on X or YouTube, make sure you smash the like, hit the heart, but drop a comment. If you are VFam and you got the V-World app and you're doing the V-Better stuff, drop your favorite dap to blow. I want to know. I use Mugshot, Bubbles, Hang Dry. What else? Build Your Body every now and then, but I always lose. For some reason. I'm doing something wrong. I'm forgetting it all now. Definitely Green Cart. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
I'm glad that we learned about the 40% back on Amazon. That's wild. Y'all better be tapping in on that shit. Because I know everybody's an Amazon junkie. I know I am.
Thank you very much,
Absolutely.
VeChain, for hosting us.
All right. VeChain live in the chat. Is that what somebody said? Hey, let's go. Well, I appreciate y'all. Dang. Y'all smash the like button. We about to get out of here, but remember, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have our little pizza party, little community session get together. Thank you so much. Tap in. Make sure you're following everybody up on the stage, or you could do the thing where you just find a random person in the crowd, tap on them, give them a follow, maybe shoot them a DM and see what they like about the VBetter DAO ecosystem. Maybe you're just exploring, you're just getting exposed to some of this stuff. Remember, it's all about being 1% better, and the more you can educate yourself and the better that you can be and earn some better, let's go. All right, we out here. Let's get. See ya.